Here's Cougars. It's Friday, January 24th.
It's day one.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Isabella.
And here are your morning announcements.
Have you applied to the University of Western Ontario for full-time studies next year? Do you have a 90-plus average in all of your grade 12 U and M courses? Apply for Western's National Scholarship Program. It includes a variety of scholarships, some of which are valued at $65,000.
Our school can nominate 4 students. Submit your application essay to Miss Badgery and Guidance by Tuesday, February 4th. You can also find more information about the requirements of this scholarship on Western's website.
Applications are up on the school website for any students interested in being next year's student senator.
Make sure to check out the lost and found in the atrium if you've lost anything recently. It will be emptied later today.
We have another trivia question for you, CB. The first person to find us after the show and answer the following question will win CB merch.
This week's question is...
What Ottawa school did Tom Cruise attend?
That's all from us today, CB. Here's your Friday show.
Oh hi, didn't see you there. I'm Nam, and with today being the International Day of Education, we thought we'd go and hang out with some of the great teachers here at CB. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm here with my favorite teacher, my favorite teacher. So let's see why'd you start teaching?
I started teaching first because I started coaching sports. So a long time ago I was a rugby coach, and I quickly figured out that working with high school students was a phenomenal thing to do with my time, and I figured out that I could do it full time, and I think it's the best career ever.
So how'd you start teaching?
Well, I started teaching a long time ago. I've been teaching here at Colonel By for 25 years. I started when I was 12, obviously.
But one of the most fun things for me was I was a super shy kid, and I wasn't planning on being a teacher. I just wanted to get my education degree. And then my first practice teaching round, I was standing in front of a class of like grade 5s, of all very young, and I had that lightning bolt, you know, the Shazam moment, and I was like, and I completely fell in love with teaching and the kids. Like, there's something magical that happens in a classroom.
Why'd you start teaching here?
Well, I was working for World Domination and I needed more minions. And I figured to be in an international school, I could develop a stronger minion corps. And once I did that, the world is mine.
So Mr. Park, why'd you start teaching at Colonel By?
Why did I start teaching at Colonel By? Because I got kicked out of my other school.
What got you into teaching?
The number of sports cars I was able to purchase with the salary, so definitely.
Wow, okay.
I was working at Canterbury about 5 years ago, and their student numbers changed, and I was the low teacher on the totem pole, and so I got the boot and was lucky to land at Colonel By, fortunately, but yeah, I got kicked out.
The best thing about Colonel By is the students. So the students that we have here give 110% all the time. They do so much around the school, not just in class, but outside of class, and it's always inspiring to see what they're going to accomplish.
Hi, everybody.
So Mr. Virgo, how'd you start teaching at Colonel By?
Oh, I started in 2004, so I've been here for quite a while now.
Yeah. So you've had me in grade 10 tech for ComTech, and I had the award-winning movie. So what do you think of me so far?
Well, that movie wasn't that memorable because I actually don't remember that.
Yep. So what do you love about Colonel By?
I love everything. It's a great school, great people, awesome students, great events. It's just a great place.
Most of the teachers here are pretty good. Not Miss Connors, but the rest of them are pretty good though.
So Ms. Bigham, when did you start teaching at Colonel By?
2005.
And why'd you start teaching?
It's actually a funny story. I didn't know what I was getting into. I wanted to make a change from my previous school, and I got a last-minute interview call, and I walked into Colonel By not knowing that it was non-semestered or that it had IB.
So you had me in grade 10 for science, and I specifically remember you giving me dating advice because I was going on a date. So yeah.
How'd that work out?
No, it didn't work out. You told me to go to the cinema because I don't need to talk to her at all.
That's terrible advice. That was really not good advice, and I'm sorry. Don't do that. That's probably not the best approach. Like, find a good place to go where you can, in fact, have a conversation. I think maybe there was something about, like, I was trying to protect the person you were going to go on a date with, ma'am. I don't know.
So you've had me since grade 9 for rugby, tech, TGS, Cougar Vision, and student council. So
is there an apology in there? Or?
No. Who's your favorite student, by the way?
I've had lots of favorite students over the years and lots at the school, but there's probably one that stands out the most as my least favorite.
Kaylee?
No, you know him very well.
Oh. Well, we don't know. So thanks so much. Wow, thanks, Nan. Well, guys, that's it for today. Have a Finish Your EE Friday.